Hi friends, it's Beth. We're talking about sciatica today, or piriformis syndrome. People seem to use these terms interchangeably. The sciatic nerve is the longest nerve in the body. It starts from your lower back, it runs down your buttock, down the back of your thigh, down your lower leg. And pain in the nerve can be caused by trauma, herniated discs, congenital issues, and we're not going to go into all that now, but it seems that the work I do with my clients seems to help, and we do a mix of stretching and strengthening. So we're going to start with the strengthening work. So I'm going to ask you to come onto the tabletop. Now, if you find that it's painful for your wrists to be like this, you could cupcake your hands. This is great strengthening for the fingers. But if you find this is not okay, you could place your wrists on something soft. Now, stretch your leg back and lift your leg up. Now, flex your foot. Now, the rotation, inhale, rotate at your hip to turn your foot out and bring your foot back down. So rotate, and when I say at the hip, I mean rotate your femur bone, your leg bone in the hip socket, but don't open the hip like this to rotate. So it's just your femur, your thigh bone, rotating in the hip socket. And push down with your hands so that you're lifting out of your shoulders. And we'll do 12 reps, and we're at 8. And you're working your other leg's glute too, not bad. Bring your knee down, do the same. Stretch the leg back, lift it, and then do the same. Rotate the hip, at the hip rather. So it's the hip socket, but the rotation is your femur bone. So you're not turning your foot, you're not opening the side of your body, you're just rotating your femur in the hip socket. And the piriformis, amongst other muscles, there are a group of muscles called the external hip rotators. And I find that strengthening the piriformis is also, in my practice, a very essential thing to try and help the sciatic nerve. 2 more. Last one. Bring your knee down and take a breather. Now we take, you might know the stretch as reclined pigeon or figure of 8. So we take the stretch. So lie on your back. And if you don't have blocks, you can use a book, a Tupperware. Chances are you might not even need it. But place your left foot on a block to start with. And cross your right ankle like this. So it's over, hanging off your left thigh. Now, if you find that this is stretch enough, stay just like this. If you find that you can deepen the stretch, lift your foot off the block, thread your arms, and hold on to the back of your thigh. You'll notice that my foot is a little bit flexed. I find it stabilizes my right knee, and it just feels nice. Now, to deepen your stretch, a couple of things you could do. With your left elbow, you can push your thigh away. Or you can just bring your left hand on your left thigh and push the right thigh away with your right hand. You can also hold on to the front of your shin, and you'll find that this will deepen the stretch in the right buttock. And you could also grab the back of your left thigh and stretch your leg up so that you get a back leg stretch too. But this will diminish the stretch on the right buttock a little bit. So it's for you to decide what feels great. We hold a few more seconds. And then bend your knee, let go, and just swap sides. So place your right foot on a block, or not if you're not going to use it. Cross your left ankle, comfortably flex your left foot, and then decide on the variation that you would like to take today for your stretch. And then breathe into the area where you feel the stretch. One side of the body is always different than the other, but I try to balance out, and asymmetry is okay. A little bit of asymmetry is normal, is natural, is totally manageable. But you can remember, you could push your thigh away if you'd like. And I find that an approach that involves strengthening as well as stretching, I've had the best results with. And you can get creative and find other ways to strengthen piriformis you can bend the knee and do the external hip rotation. You can take regular pigeon pose, but I find these two that we did together now, let go, bring your feet down. These two work yoga, at the end, the yoga poses. These two are the most effective ones for piriformis. Let me know how you get on with these two, and if you have feedback or questions or would like different stretches, let me know. Thank you. Ciao.